Okay, y'all, so we're going to be using Basculegion here to start off Pokemon Home. And we're just going to be having some fun. Shoutouts to Assault Rifle for the team. This team is not good by any means, but it will get the job done to get started. If you guys have teams, definitely start posting them on the Smogon profile. It's that time of year again where we start posting teams. A lot to learn in this metagame. A lot to learn. Okay, no water resist, so obviously Barraskewda is going to be a problem. Basculegion is going to be an issue, so the question is, how does he stop that? And then Dragonite in the back tucked. How does he stop that? Well, one way would be hoping that his Lucky's Choice Scarf and praying for success as he goes for the Arcanine. Now, this is amazing because obviously Lando comes in. We have the edge because the best he can Earthquake. But this being gone means he has no spin slide. Okay, so goes for Smackdown and he's offensive. He expected my what's it called? So now we just spin here, spin again. We're gonna outspeed the Lucky. The reason I'm spinning, I already spun the second time is so the Lucky can't come in, but I don't know why Lucky would come in on a fucking Tusk. So this is an interesting decision. I'd assume a Terra Water user or Terra Fairy user, something along those lines. I'd assume Terra Water, so I'm not going to prioritize my range just yet. It's Terra Fairy though. Flare Cannon, Terra Fairy, okay. Good to know. I wonder if this is spec. So now the party gets started since, yeah, we have no, we should survive -2. He specs, okay. As long as my range's up, I think I just click liquidation 5 times. Oh, this is like Bandit Pow. That's one. So I got the rocks up in every condition met possible. So Pow comes in. Let's see if Pow is packing power. That sucker punch, let's see. Yeah, he just crunches in his bandit crunch, so yeah, we just earthquake here. And that's 2. It could have sucker. Well, now it's a guaranteed loss. So yeah. Okay, nice. But that was a really bad matchup. That's a really bad matchup for him, you know. But you can't go into OU with new rain mons released and no water resist. So is it really a bad matchup or bad team building? Obviously bad team building, but my team is trash as well. Where are my Dragon and Fairy resist? Where's my Lucky resist? It's invisible. This is the only guy on the ladder that's like, yo, I'm a cool kid. I'm not using the new Pokemon, but the problem is that you're still rain weak as fuck, right? And I'm a cool kid, sure, do your thing, bro, but you still gotta have counters for things. And my friend here does not believe in counters. Dragonite is lethal as fuck too. I don't want to be a little mindful of his gambit. It's part of the reason why I'm tempted to touch. Okay, no. I don't want his Glamora getting up T-Spikes. I guess I could lead my Tusk and spin. Because if he gets the T-Spikes up in Stealth Rock's turn 1, then puts me in a slight bind versus his Goldengo. It's a tricky matchup. Good Valiant. Yes, T-Bolt then. Okay. So we're gonna go straight on offense here. So Pele's gonna have to take a hit. I'll gauge what kind of Valiant he is. If he specs your Scarf. So Pele's damage, I'm max for that, so if I take over 50s, maybe I might be Scarf or like some E-Belt shit. If not, then what would he do? Gonna surf. Yeah. They always go Glamora thinking I'm gonna U-turn to get the T-Spike up. So Glamora is gone, which is big. That's what she said. That's huge. Because now I don't even have to worry about Basculegion liquidationing the beard. So now it's really just liquidation, 10 times. And I have the Aqua Jet tucked as well. So Gambit usually would be a concern, but since I have a Zapdos now, it's no longer such a thing. I gets fully paralyzed. It's gonna be a very interesting new dynamic. Cause let's see, Katad. Do we want this gone? I'm gonna thunder it. Here goes Tusk. I didn't expect Tusk. Especially because I'm pretty sure you're slower than my Zapdos. If you're not, then goodbye. If Tusk goes, then, you know, he hasn't terrored yet. So this could have been one of the few things to stop my Terra Water Rampage. If you'd like to pivot to Goldengo, but nah. That boy Zapdos is in the rain, my friend. That's just how he rolls these days. This boy just does not give a fuck. So he goes Valiant, which is odd. Because it shouldn't be able to knock me out. Yeah. And I knock him out. That's why you don't do cool kid stuff. Because you need counters to things, you know. Zapdos is still useful, still a good boy. So compared to Tusk, since he's on a balloon and the sash, so it loses to everything. I mean, it's at 1%, so it loses to everything. So it commits to the Ball of Shadow. Basculegion comes in and claims its first one. Even if it doesn't kill, I don't need it to. The Gambit is getting more and more dangerous by the turn, so I do want to be a little mindful of that. It goes Roaring Moon first. Go Pelly. Dragonance is just a complete waste of time. But let him be great. Basculegion is still faster. I got some +2. We may try to just thinking who was more important, if I sack Zap or let him attack here. Because what I'm worried about is what the Gambit's Terra could be. I actually prefer having my Rain. So GD's again, as I said. Doesn't matter at all, just Hurricane here. Because I have Extreme Speed Dragonite, so it doesn't matter what he does. I don't know why he's Dragonancing up. It's a complete waste of time. He gets parried, but as I said, that wouldn't have mattered. So now I can Scuda and I CC. Yeah, I CC, because if he Terras that, then it's a guaranteed loss. This forces Gambit to Terra into whatever its Terra type is. I already Terra'd, right? No, I didn't. Because what I want to do is time the rain, so in case Basculegion needs to... what Terra could be an issue? It's flying. That definitely could be an issue. It's doing 33. We roost here every time on the off chance that I can get the full power. It's Katawing. It's just to my edge, even if he SDs. It's Katawing again. Okay, excellent. Now we get to D-Dance. Two E-Speeds is better than... I mean, Katana range. There's no point in not just using all my roosts. Yeah. So let me think. If I E-Speed twice, that's better than... Yeah, Terra Water E-Speed twice is better. Because I should... To E-Speed twice is better than... and then I can just Aqua Jet. Even if he were to... Like, he survives, but I could just Aqua Jet. So I had to time that right. Because Gambit... When you don't know the Terra type on Gambit, that's really why it's an issue. Right? Just Terras out of nowhere and blows you away. So I'm pleased with how I played that. Obviously, the Paras did make a big difference in how that turned out. This is the first Heatran I've seen. You'd think Heatran didn't come out for how little Heatrans I've seen. One. because I played a few games. Alomomola is a bitch. Rocks plus Basculegion Terra Water is a bigger one. DD Dragonite's lethal here, very much so. Tinglu Walls my Zapdos. But them telling you that that boy Basculegion, telling you, is a dangerous boy. And if I remove that, then Barraskewda goes to town. So, question is, who do I stare down? Like, what's the biggest issue? His fucking enormous or whatever that shit is called is the biggest issue to me. Yeah. Staring down Tinglu, but there's really no point in me predicting Tinglu. I'll hard switch to Tuscan Ting unless he doubles. Yeah. Because now I get to get the rocks up, which is better for me. Is it better to spin or to rocks? The long run rocks are better. I know this shit is coming in, which if I spun into Ice Spinner, I probably would have had him. Because I have no fair resist, I gotta spin here as he Moonblast, I'm sure. Now, the upside of that is that, if this was going to be a Dragonite stop, because I don't know this thing stats well enough to know. I think it takes like 86. It's going to switch anyway. You might think I have CC. Oh, yeah, that Ice Spinner, boy. Gotta fear that Ice Spinner for them Landos these days. My boy just hit that forfeit button. He's at 1892, though. You gotta fight for these points, because you're a little high. You got a little too many points to forfeit after turn 5. Now, this team lacks firepower, but he has a Magearna, and if there's a Magearna, there's a way. So Enamorous gets clapped, but if it's just a frustration forfeit where it's like, man, I don't know what these shits do. I get it, man. I get it, but that's where we all have to drop that ego and dive into the spirit of a student. Right, the biggest thing that hurt me back in the day, before I learned all this stuff that I teach you guys now, was that I identified so much with my skill, right? Because at that time, when I played heavily, at least, so that puts us at 1836. I identified so heavily with my skill that I wasn't very open to learning until my back was against the wall and I was forced to. And those are the times I grew and learned the most. Because it's like, okay, what are you going to do now? You're going to quit? Well, that was never an option. Have fun. So no Water Resist again. Trick Room looking team. No Sasher, which means that if I Terra my Basculegion, he probably can't get Trick Room up. Like, I probably one-shot the Gearna. I don't know if Tusk would one-shot it. Don't think so. What else could I Terra? In the rain, Legion definitely would KO it, but I'm gonna let him get his little Trick Room up. I figured he'd Crest instead. Crest is a better Trick Room option because, again, I'm glad he did Crest because now I can reposition my rain. Again, Aqua Jet's fucking lethal. I get to keep my Sash and I have 3 forms of priority and U-turn, right? Excellent. So I get to U-turn is no downside. I was gonna say I could knock, but U-turn is no downside. Can this even hurt Basculegion? I think I know all of Grass Sphere's moves, and I don't think it can hurt me. I'm gonna Wave Crash. It's really important if that crit mattered. He would not have killed me without a crit. Very frustrating. I suppose, he's committed this Terra. I guess that's supposed to mean something to me. Okay, so we want to make this harder than it needs to be. Got you. It's always the 1700 ones. Always the 1700 ones. Yo, check this flinch out, boys. Now we're not flinching? Come on, at least flinch. At least flinch. Man, the Basculegion was so important. Alright, got the Bryce Daddy Terra. My Dragonite still lethal as fuck. But I need to outplay the shit out of this Crest. The issue is that shut up, bro. I don't want to hear shit from you, dude. It's your lucky self. I'm not trying to hear shit from you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Lunar dances, okay. Upside again, if I stall the Trick Room out, he has to Lunar Dance to fucking Glastrier. Upside is if I Lunar Dance. I still have Terra Steel as that. Could Terra that. Do I need my Terra on anything else? He's gonna go for the Trick Room. Then I stall an EQ with Tusk. Like Tusk by itself could do him in. My Dragonite, more importantly though, Zapdos is decent. Terra Blast. Now yeah, obviously he's gonna go for the Icicle Crash as I Terra Steel. I get the Roost off, which is big. I get to VS out. Stomping Tantrum is there, but I'll be alright. And now I get to EQ. He has he has 2 Trick Roomers left. Man, if it didn't crit my damn, I don't think the crit would have, without the crit, he would have killed me. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'd have liked to learn that my way. I don't know what the Terrace Ice, the Electra, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's for. Like what it does that something else wouldn't. But, yeah, this sucks. Because U-turn doesn't kill. Because what I need is Barrascuda. If I go Dragonite. Actually, not D-Knight. I don't like D-Knight being in, but if I win anything else, it would have been a worse situation. Because, okay, it goes hard Slowking for some reason. That was a big fucking misplay. Didn't Dragon Dance because it just go for, what's his face? Because now it's forced to go to Magearna and take the EQ to Trick Room. And then after I stall that, okay, it goes this filthy ass, disgusting looking piece of shit. Sorry guys, I'm angry. Oh man, I am so annoyed by that last couple turns. What's this thing with F? Data. Because I could go Ursaluna. 80, that's high. That's too high. Slow as balls though. So what I'll do is end up Pelippering, then pivoting into Zapdos. Pivots to Magearna. I wonder what his item is. Maybe Shuka too? I don't feel like it's Shuka. Dragonite's king though. I need D-Knight. It's his item. I think if I U-turn out into Zapdos as he Trick Rooms, then he's just gonna go to that filthy hog of the Ursaluna that he has. That's good damage. Probably has Volt Switch. This is a Magearna after all. But I won't die. Pelipper is actually legit. It's Thunderbolt. Thank goodness I lived. I survived. I will survive. Just wondering what the move is that he has. Trick Room turns. If he has Fleur Cannon for whatever, it's gonna be neutral. If I go Scuda and Jet, I don't think Jet into E-Speed will kill, but it doesn't. If I Earthquake here, I might not survive the Fleur Cannon trick though. Yeah. So he's neutral. Okay, it's Eject Pack. It's actually kind of good. That's actually kind of good. It's like, what is his move? It's one of the few times. Ursaluna is a good play. If I go Scooter and Jet, yeah, that's actually kind of good. He died. I crit him. Blessed. So now he has to go to King's Gambit, which is good. Because I have... So Gambit's gonna Katow. I need this to die. It didn't die. Actually, maybe I didn't need it to die because he still has the Gambit. The thing about the Gambit is that I gotta time this well. Does he sucker? I don't think he's gonna sucker. Sword's ass. I think he... I die from Katow. Ooh, Dragonite's a fucking champ. Oh shit, it's gonna come down to mind games. He lived that so well. I don't think he's gonna go for he doesn't know I have E-Speed. I don't even think E-Speed will 2K him after lefties. Jeez, he took that fucking Earthquake well. I'd Sucker Punch. Yes, he did. Blessed. We won. I didn't think E-Speed would do 11. But I was thinking, I was like, he might think I don't have Sucker Punch. If Gambit took 13, this is dying. This doesn't even learn Ice Shard. What am I talking about? If he had Ice Shard, he would have used it versus Tusk. I was thinking like, what? But yeah, I don't think Basculegion would have died from a Terra Blast. I've seen my Basculegion take super effective hits that were stronger than Terra Blast. Terra Blast is 80, and it's not Life 4 boosted or anything like that. It's just a super effective move. Yes, Glastrier is strong, but I don't think he was doing 100% from him. This kind of HP stat. Actually, his defense is pretty bad. So maybe somebody run a calc on that for me, please. This guy's 1966. He's been on the grind. I want his points in particular. Push us right under 1900. Very rain weak. The Gambit's a bitch, but it's really about Zapdos here, methinks. Dragonite too, but less so. This is Zapdos' day. So if I were to Tusk, I'd really prefer for him not to knock my Pelipper's item off, but I might not have a choice. It does force him to knock. Does force him to knock tricks. Okay, let's choice Scarf. Zoroark, okay. Okay. So I get a kill here. Get a kill here, which is big. Down is always good. My Pelipper being Scarf isn't ideal. Corviknight's great because Dragonite does not like Corviknight. Meowscarada, again, my Zapdos is king. He's banded, okay. That's good information. Doesn't have us switching into this. Probably Moth. He risked the static twice there. In the rain. I Volt Switch here. Yeah. Because we want Basculegion. And we get another KO. This is big. That's what she said. So that's 2. So we have a lot of data on his team. His Bandit's Karada. We always go Zap. Flower Trick shouldn't do a KO even if Bandit. It's close. So we D-Knight here. D-Knight into Tusk. I need the D-Knight to be at the I need Tusk, but I need the D-Knight to be at actually faster than Tusk, funnily enough. Can you turn here? Ice Spinners. Actually, I'm not faster. Sorry, you Terra Water. I'm gonna force the Terra one way or the other. Or you're gonna lose another Mon. Okay. Then my Tusk is still Sash. I'm trying to play around the Gambit. Gambit? It has to sucker. Yeah, it's too problematic. Not Thunder here. He's not suckering this turn. Yeah, it's too problematic. His lefties. I still have the Aqua Jet going for me. So that's the sucker here. Oh. Suckers, does he get paralyzed? Does not get parried. So my D-Knight's big, right? I could force the Terra. I need to force the Terra into what? D-Knight beats. If he's Terra flying, I lose a turn. It's flying. I do lose a turn, but I'll be fine. Knock off. This Scarlet has to knock off lock. So if I E-speed, I sack Pelipper. It's already Terra'd. I have ice. Let me think this through. If I sack Pelipper, I have Basculegion first. Aqua Jet into the first sucker, even if he doesn't sucker. Yeah, I knew he had to sucker there. Scarlet is gonna get dropped, yeah. And now Basculegion can really fucking run amok. Because now Tusk can come in and just Earthquake. And Barraskewda wins. But I want this alive specifically. So I'm gonna give up D-Knight for this. And if he knocks, he has to Flower Trick there though. Because now I go Barraskewda and get a KO. Get a KO. Is it worth Dragon Dancing here? Yeah, it's not necessary. Oh, I have no more rain turns. Shit. It just dawned on me I don't have any more rain. Fuck, I forgot about my rain turn. Shit. Might have just thrown. Nah, I didn't throw. Because I still have Terra in hand. But that was sloppy. That was sloppy. Yeah. So it's guaranteed get victory. Just jet spam and win. But I completely forgot the rain, so I had no reason not to go for jet won't kill, but I have a fucking Tusk. He actually low kicked and didn't even kill me. So he didn't have Katal. Yeah. I actually almost threw at the end there. I completely forgot about sacking my Pelipper and Rain. So locked in on what could he do in the end. So I was like, if I Dragon Dance here, that keeps the Meowth. But I'm like, yo, you don't have any more water grass resist. So if he stayed in there with the Meowth, he would have guaranteed loss. But yeah, it is what it is. So we have around the same amount of points. Regidrago is something I haven't seen. It's a very threatening team. Screens plus the way the team's structured and screens are very dangerous. Obviously my water stabbers are dangerous as well, but its Grimmsnarl is inevitable. And I have no dragon resist or immunity. So what I want to do is Pelipper and knock the Grimmsnarl's item away. But if he leaves that Drago, man down. Man motherfucking down. You always don't lead when you can't beat something. So while I'm so tempted to, because this can be a rough matchup for me. So tempted to anticipate the Grimmsnarl, and I can at least play through that, as he does Grimmsnarl. I can at least play through that. However, because he may have taunt, he reflects. So this means that the screens won't occur later on, and I get to. Sure, he gets full. I'm gonna have to endure the brunt of these next couple turns. Like, it's gonna be a brunt if there ever was one these next couple turns. However, can't have Zapdos taking a ton because of the time was into man. What a game. Man, what a game. What a game today. I've seen Banded on all these. They always just click Ceaseless Edge without a thought. Like, how do I take on Zamazenta if I just let this do as it pleases? And I need my water to spam. And Dragonite is probably my only true win con. Can't one-shot me, I don't think, even in the rain. What a predicament. Yeah, I told you they always mindlessly ceaseless. I don't know what that's about. Please para him, Zapdos. Yes, you're a king. That's a big para right there. Big para, because he has what? One turn to reflect. He has a couple more turns. There's no point in me roosting. More Volt Switch. I don't want he buys Aqua Jet. Okay. Wow, that's odd. Maybe he doesn't have liquidation then. The Ceaseless Edge matters because it breaks my Tusk Sash for sure. Drago is naturally slower than Tusk. But that boy has some screens, man. Are you choice scarfed, Drago? That's the question on this. Let's find out. Yeah, really tough matchup. But it's not really matchup. It's just a poorly constructed team. So it goes Lando, which is blessed. It's actually like the best case scenario. I don't know why I went Lando. Not only do I get to Rapid Spin, I get to Stealth Rock. Now, ideally, I wouldn't want my Tusk blown away. I'm gonna pause to make him think I'm gonna switch. Terra Blast. Interesting. So some Terra Blast. What could it be? Ice. I have one turn of rain, one turn of reflect, and one Barrascuda. Two Barrascudas, one Landers. You're dying. Grimmsnarl is dying. It doesn't die. He gets to reflect up, so be it. But it only lasts for a few turns. The reflect matters. Only a few turns. Now he's gonna take one from me. My Zapdos being decently high is blessed though. It's blessed. Because of his Zamazenta. I can't just sack because I don't know how I'll revenge kill this. And he hasn't terrored yet. Smart man. I guess this could be physical, right? I'm playing like this has to be special. This could be Dragon Dance. My issue is that sacking for rain doesn't help me. I need D-Knight. I can't go Zapdos. Yeah. I mean, this is just good positioning, I suppose, right? Like, it just did what he needed to do. So the upside is that Drago can only go for Outrage. Well, something like that. There's a good bit of Reflect left. Basculegion should be able to take one hit. A Phantom Force. Jeez, it did not take it. Hmm. It's not over yet, especially because this Lando is special, but it's definitely not looking good. Hopefully that does some damage. Doesn't do shit. Fuck. Okay. The issue is I didn't want a Terra, but I'm forced. Ideally, this one shot, so I don't want to take any damage. Yes, okay. That's a big kill. Because now Zamazenta comes in. Or he goes Mag. Which is interesting. I don't know why he did that. Okay. Now I know why he did that. Still. I don't think he can one-shot, man. I want to D-Land so badly into some weird Terra. Stored power, yeah, it doesn't kill. Very interesting decision. The Zamazenta is still an issue, though. As he goes Lando first. So it's obvious it can Earth Power, it can Terra Blast. The reason I don't want to sack my Pelipper is because I don't want call my Focus Blast. Okay. That's no bueno. What is this Terra? It has to be ice. Yeah. And I lose. Well fought. It's a very rough matchup, as I said. I don't know why he didn't just. Oh yeah, right. It's okay. As if it matters. Zamazenta walls my Dragonite. So obviously, unless I magically crit or something. Should have DD'd versus his Lando. And then hope for a crit. As I said, very hard matchup there. Screens plus the dragon type. I wouldn't recommend using this team as is, because it just has too many flaws. But I can maneuver it well enough to get some wins. But it's certainly not a good team. So just keep that in mind. Toxapex. Dragonite could do it. It's probably the most probable. But not an easy task, that much I must say. At the very least, my rain pretty much lets me know what he will never start the game with. Though I've seen people start with the Eternatus thing. So Zapdos, big problem, yeah. The people tend to lead with this, which is odd. The beauty of it is that he transforms in Zapdos. Difference between Zapdos versus Lando, Zapdos versus Tusk can die. Now he may try to pivot into Tusk and pivot into Heatran. Obviously it's a risk if I just Hurricane straight up here. But it's really a matter of how do I get past this Toxapex. Is it AVPEX? I do need rocks. I do need rocks big time. Yeah, it's just really about how I get past the specs. I think I can mash him up. The reason I say that, actually maybe Wave Crash adaptability will do it. Because right here I get the opportunity to go to my Tusk. I could have went Pelipper here. Hey, Jam, why didn't you go Pelipper? Because Heatran might not be scared out by Pelipper. He gets that lethal Moonblast, but again, I have nothing to switch in. We've seen this before. Rapid Spin into Ice Spinner. Now, he may switch Scouting, but they never do. Because Tusk tends to have knockoff Earthquake. But I had that young Ice Spinner for them Dragonite, so that annoying ass thing is gone. He's going to get to spin, so big, but now I get the rain positioning. It actually does not spin. Well, good knock there. I could see him. Oh, he goes Tran. That's a misplay if there ever was one. Wave Crash. Wave Crash. Let me see how much this does. Sheesh! That is not a counter, my friend. Why did I know it was going to be some dusty-ass Baneful Bunker? You're garbage, bro, for using that. Actually, let me think this through. Do I Terra here? If I Terra, I kill the Pex. If I kill the Pex, Barraskewda just... Ugh. But I don't think he's leaving it. And there's no way he's at actually 51. The 50 had to have been a lower end roll. Though I'm Jolly, so it's not the strongest thing in the world attack-wise. If I don't kill it, I'm in a just very, very big bind. Because he's going to get to recover and get all the leverage back. Something just told me this guy was like... Something about this dude just let me know it was Baneful Bunker. I don't know if I said it out loud in the actual video before it happened. But I was like, watch this. Like, literally a team preview, I was like, watch this dude be Baneful Bunker. Maybe there's something in the tier that, yeah, I was like, there's no way. So Pex is gone, which means Barraskewda. So I guess Wave Crash in the rain is just that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's just that guy. So I still have Rocks up, which is big. I don't even need to predict if he stores dances. He could be banded. Could be banded. I'm going to Earthquake here. Still could be banded. If he is banded, he's going to use Sucker Punch again, which I want him to do. Yeah. Yep. And now he dies to Rocks. And he can't even switch to... You know what I just fucked up on? Like, if he stayed in there... Yeah. So I just Basculegion here. Yup. 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 He might be faster than me, but I doubt it. So the Pow gets Powed. I forgot this was a ghost set the first time he spun. That's why I was like, why did he knock? You're a ghost type, Mr. Jamvad. So I gotta keep this tucked. We're gonna have to go to that Zapdos. We're gonna Volt Switch out into the Pelipper, the Pelipper King, to get this rain going. Gonna proceed to U-turn as he D-dances again. Now I can Thunder. Hurricane. I'll Thunder actually, just so I can get the full power. The likelihood of him not getting parried is very low. Where did all my rain turn? Oh, he knocked. Pesky ass knockoff users. Okay. Now that's big that he's paralyzed now because Basculegion. But I gotta be mindful. Him having Roost is annoying. He's faster than my Zapdos. I knew the D-Knight would be an issue, but the problem is I can't kill it. I needed Tusk to... So if I Terra and E-Speed... No, I need him to be lower. Yeah, he's just gonna go for +6, which makes sense. How many Roosts has he used? What could I have done differently? I don't know. I mean, the positioning of this was going to be a problem either way. This is why I set up that para. But the rain, not having my rain is big. So I have to Hurricane spam. Because the thing about it, one, he's using up a lot of his roosts, but also if he gets confused, it starts getting different. It starts getting gnarly. And he needs the E-Speed. He needs the Hurricane's doing 50. He needs the 41. Stream Speed's doing 79. He gets full parity here, he's done. Extreme success fucks it and these E-Speeds again. Which means it's checkmate, because I now just go my D-Knight and Terra normal E-Speed, because he can't kill me. Because all I needed him to do was commit to it like he did just now. And now both my rain mons win. So it doesn't really matter if he gets the rapid spin, truth be told to you. I just go Basculegion. Yeah. He clicks spin. He clicks spin and does like, fuck this guy. But yeah, Toxapex getting 2 KO there was big. But I needed to time that right. That's literally, I'm actually glad I'm facing a Dondozo, because I was going to say, things being as it is, Dondozo is just a nightmare of a matchup. So it's going to be fun to attempt to outplay such a horrendous situation. I'm curious how much Basculegion can do, but phase 1 must involve Stealth Rocks. Stealth Rocks is primary. Hoopa Unbound. So many things you could do, so many things you could be. I could spin first into EQ. It would mean that then I don't have a Psychic Resist either. I can't risk him having Scar Psychic. What would I switch into that? If I EQ any Scar Psychic, I don't care about the Hoopa's health that much. Yeah, Psychic, Spec Psychic. So spin there would have meant that should fear CC, yeah. So I'll say should fear CC. The upside of this is that my Basculegion, I need the rocks. Yeah, so it would have been ideal if I just played it out how I wanted to, but so I guess all the Luckies are boots. The upside is that I get to extreme speed. They never switch for some reason. So it goes hard Dozo, which is good. Good play. Could double back to Lucky, yep. That was obvious as fuck, but yeah, it worked out for him. I didn't think he'd rapid spin, but he gets rid of the rocks, which is bad for me. Bad for my Dozo. That was obvious as fuck. If I killed his Lucky there, this dude was finished. It's an unnecessary risk. Especially because he didn't know shit about my Dragonite. So that gives me a lot of data on how he thinks. The problem is I don't have the firepower to do anything about it. Okay. Let's see. But it does give me an idea how he thinks, which is not at all, right? Just goes off gut. Because every play he's made thus far has been relatively obvious to double to land, but we're making the plays that gives us the most leverage no matter what he does. Because let's say he doesn't do what I expect turn 1 versus the Hoopa. Because we could have spun and then rocks and then got Nice Spinner, which is more value. Spun would have started him out. Good Lando. Rocks on the Lando switch and Ice Spinner. We did get the Ice Spinner damage, so you know it is what it is. But you know, could have gotten more out of that exchange. So we're gonna extreme speed again here. So I know he's Landersing. But now we get the rain, the U-turns. I don't know why he went Hoopa. I wouldn't have gone Hoopa personally. Specs Hoopa won't kill me, but I get it. I'm Spadef. This will come close to killing. Not really. So now I have to bluff Basculegion being. This is my only hope. 2 KOing this Dozo with Wave Crash. He's not lefties. Yeah, if this doesn't 2 KO, so be it. Goes Volk. And I fucking get burned, man. Fucking God. I can't win now. Maybe that's not true. Maybe that's not true. Maybe that's not true. If I'm very aggressive with my... That's so annoying, man. Him burning me there is so big. If he didn't burn there, we'd still end the game because he thinks I'm Swift Swim. Fuck, dude. That's so lame, man. It is what it is. The problem is I have no rain now. It is what it is. He never land though. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, Magearna makes the most sense. The issue is I can't do shit about it. So yeah, like if I didn't get burned there, it's a wrap. Yeah, I can't win. So he goes Dozo. Well, for future I can find out how much this does. So I said Dozo is a very bad matchup. I'll grab another one, and this will round it out. There's no point in us playing this out. See how much this does, or maybe he'll do some dumb shit. He shouldn't double. There's no reason to. See what I'm talking about? Let me not find another battle, because this dude's trying to toss. Like, I don't know why he's doing this. Now he's making Zapdos a huge issue. Problem is he still has Terra in hand, but I don't think any Terra can. I did not mean to. I thought I clicked stop. Okay, so Zapdos can come in. It really just depends on what his mag is, but it seems to be AV. So fuck. Now I'm playing 2 games at once. I did not mean to do this. I thought I clicked. Y'all saw me when I looked at this and it said the shit was over, right? So mag's in. Again, this is likely AV, which is blessed. Actually don't want the rain. So I have to beat him down with my Zapdos. Floor cannons, which is great. So I get to roost here. Okay, let's see. Dude has no water resist. So I'm gonna Aqua Jet sweep him. Great Tusk, turn 1. He landos. The Ice Spinner into. Actually, he rocks into. He rocks first on the out chance it says U-turn. Landos should be able to 2-kill me. That's the Volt Switch here, but the matchup is in my favor. Goes back to Mag, but Mag's constantly taking hits. Please hit the Thunder. Please hit the Thunder. Please hit the Thunder. We don't have as many roofs as we used to have back in the day. I'll come back to this. So, slower than me. U-turns, right? We get the rocks up. That's blessed. This doesn't get defog anymore if I get parried. Yep, nice. So, okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, misses the Thunder. Floor cannons. Zapdos, get its shit together, man. Like, we in this. We in this today. Hit this shit and power him too. Yeah, Zapdos, yes. This is my boy Zapdos, Zapdolini there. So Lecky's in. Full switch Terra Ice / Terra Blast. My Zapdos is really important. He's potential spin, yeah. It's fine. So floor cannons again. They volt switches, I mean. Landers, Hurricane again. The Lander stays in and almost dies. What does he go for? Hits himself in confusion. Now Zapdos is just all over him. All over him. We sack Pelipper here. Oh my goodness. Pelipper is king. Yeah. So we actually won that. That is funny. Okay, back to this game. I don't know why, dude. I told you dude was making some whack plays in the beginning. I don't know why he just threw. Alright, so we can focus on this game now. The Lecky's in the Lecky's now. I could force the Terra. If I force the Terra, what's my alternative? Could go Pelly into Tusk. Yeah, and force the Terra that way. I doubt he's gonna stay in, but he's faster than me, so. But I can force the Terra that way. If he knocks my Tusk out, so be it. Because there's no downside to this double unless I force the Terra. Yeah. Okay. So force the Terra, as I said. No biggie. He does have the water stab now, but I can Basculegion, and then there's no more terraing. Basculegion comes in, hits him with that jet. I knew he'd stand because he thought that he was nice. King Gambit. My Zapdos is handsome as fuck, but he has to attack into me because I'm a beast. No, he doesn't attack into me. Sucker Punch won't knock me out, but it leaves him open to Aqua Jet spam, which is blessed. So this Thunder damage, I know you're Gambit, but this is Zapdos. This is the real OG. And since he Terra, I can come in with Dragonite Revenge Kill with the EQ. So this is blessed because I get to Thunder here. He's lefties, which is annoying. Swords dances again. It doesn't matter. Sucker Punch is doing. goes for +6. I guess +6 might matter. 1 turn of rain. I still don't think it matters, but I made it a little harder for myself. Let me think. What am I gonna win with? Under Barraskewda. I win with Barraskewda once this dies. So actually, really, if he threw there, he could have thrown. So I always just roost here. She's gonna sucker punch this turn. I sack Pelipper. Now I let him get a lot more mileage than he should have, but I don't think he's gonna end up playing that big a role. So he Swords Dances again. I'll surf here because he's gonna sack. That said, I don't think it's gonna matter. Iron hits for some reason. Yeah, there's Basculegion. So he's probably a Basculegion 6 times. Like, but bro is playing crazy plays. Basculegion 6 times. I don't even need to switch because Barraskewda. It's the only thing Barraskewda doesn't kill. This actually did nothing. Iron defense. Wow, that's not good. Man, just when he thought, he fucking took nothing from that. He's like Fizz Def Iron Defense, which means what? It'd be, I have to para him. Shit, man. This is why you're getting banned. I actually meant to fucking stored power though, so it might not be Draining Kiss. Fuck. He is Draining Kiss. Where's the power, bro? Like, I've hit this shit 25 bro, what the fuck? This loser. This trash ass Magearna. I forgot. Man, how the fuck would I predict this? How do I beat this? I have to crit. Yeah, there was no play there. Like, in hindsight, there was, unless somehow I would have gotten. The only play there would have been to position to where the Magearna couldn't Iron Defense, but this was not even on my mind, which is crazy because this would have taken us to 1900. So I'm gonna drop off. Guess there's always the crit, right? There's no point in terroring because it doesn't really make a difference. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Actually, Terra would have mattered. Terra might do it in. Terra plus. Pretty sure I still lose though. No, last mine Dragonite plus Tinglu. Sheesh. Then hopefully Liquidation kills. He's only +2 defense. I just realized. I should have went Dragonite there. I didn't realize he was +2 defense. I saw all the other boosts. This is not gonna kill. I threw this. I think Dragonite would have done 30 at least. And keeping Barraskewda tucked would have been blessed. Left. I don't know why he left though. Yeah, like I fucking threw. Because now he's gonna Draining Kiss. Please create Barraskewda. Or somehow kill. 1%? But I threw. I'm curious how much the EQ would have done. Yeah. Biggest throw of all time. I've been playing too long. So that was the easy ass fucking win. I didn't realize he didn't Iron Defense again. I thought he did. So my bad, guys. I've been playing way before I started this live, and this live is an hour long. So yeah, we got up to about 19. I was trying to get to 19 before we ended the live. Like, yeah, we lost way too many points. Alright, we're gonna end it there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.